get there, it's like everyone would know they're coming. Kumutari has arrived, right? Manyika. And we would get there and play on the streets the whole day, the whole night. We would have to be chagad by someone to say, Imi, you have a home.
Ladies and gentlemen,
straight from out of Zimbabwe. All I do is...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Matrix Warren, and welcome to another episode of the Impression Podcast, where we talk about anything. And today we have a special guest on the podcast, and Ruthenburg.
Yay! Salibonani. Hola. Hello.
I told you don't speak on things that you don't know.
Jiri say.
Exactly. Now time same spirit. Because for me, Ndebele is complicated. You might say something in Ndebele, but then Kushona is received as something that is weird. Like
you're so right, bro.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
I avoid kutaura Ndebele still.
Okay. All right then. So we'll just keep it to Shonglish, ne?
No.
Is it?
Speak on Ndebele or no Siva. Exactly.
I don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing.
Havana.
Okay.
I know Dololo. No, that's a lie. I know the greeting.
You know something. Mm-hmm. So how you doing?
I'm good.
Matrix
in the house.
In the house.
Bro.
Pateni.
Bro.
Paen. As you can see today, we are not filming from our studios. But we still ghetto though. But we just moved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we are here. And what is this?
Okay, so these are like my cocktails. Okay, we're on duty, so we can't have alcohol, but we can still look cool.
But I can have.
No,
alcohol.
I know. Yeah,
Me.
yeah, actually, yeah.
You know, people from my church been talking like, so, but this guy comes to church, but he's drinking alcohol on his podcast.
What's wrong with you?
Nigga.
Hey!
I have to drink, bro.
Okay.
This is what I like. So what is this?
Tell me. So this is lemon. This is a lemon cocktail. Nah, I've alcohol, but there's things in there. Bitters,
I'm
and this is granadilla, right, for the health-conscious people. Yeah, and so they're cocktails. They're cocktails with a little bit of that and a little bit of this.
So, lemon,
style, bro.
Maybe you don't see what I'm talking about. This thing. Am I supposed to eat it all?
Aiwa.
Like a design.
Design.
Bro.
Yeah.
If you put something in my plate or in my cup, I'm supposed to drink it.
I know, I'm teaching you. I'm teaching, because when we go to Dubai, Americas, and you see these things, I don't want them to say, now there comes Africa. Aiwa. No. So let's learn things, Kumba. And then when we go to those places, we look like this is our everyday life. Yeah.
Okay, so you said, when you were growing up, you used to go Mbare for some holidays.
Yes.
Talk about that. Because a lot of people would think, no, she's not ghetto.
Yeah, you're joking. Hey, let me tell you. We would go every school holidays, right? And I don't even know what the house looks like. From the minute we get there, it's like everyone would know they're coming. Kumutari has arrived, right? Manyika. And we would get there and play on the streets the whole day, the whole night. We would have to be chagad by someone to say, Imi, you have a home. Yeah, you have a home. We are. So we get in Kuma 10, 11. I mean, I miss those days.
All right.
No, seriously. We grow up and we move on.
So my time my games are. I'm going to ask you some games. Do you know Inonzi Rakaraka?
I used to see them played.
Okay.
But
you never joined. Too lazy for that.
Yeah.
And then Chiwanti.
No.
Like it's hide and seek. You know, you play hide and seek.
Is that what they call it?
Chiwanti.
Where would we be hiding ghetto when everybody's there?
The house is big. You can hide. Paspem bed, wardrobe,
the house was small.
Okay.
We'd be 5 families in a 3-roomed house.
Now I can relate, bro. I know.
I'm telling you, sleeping space is wherever you find your corner. And it's a blanket and you're done. And we'd be good. All this issue of having your own bedroom that's 20 miles away from the next bedroom, life has changed. Yeah, Kugeto, that was life.
So, Ava Gogo and Duke said,
Kwa mama.
Kwa mama.
Yes.
So your mom is black.
My mom's mixed race, but half of her is black.
Long story.
When I tell you, this Munu is universal.
Okay.
I have equations from all countries. So when you ask me what's my race, amen, no.
You don't know.
Chaga
You're
yourself. Find out yourself what race I am. I just represent. Wherever you want me to be, I'll be.
Right. So what's that one thing that's crazy? That crazy thing that you still remember about Mbare? Because for ghetto, we have a lot of stories, bro. A lot of things happen. But from your experience.
Okay, so we went to someone's house. Maybe I shouldn't say.
No.
Yeah. I will get into trouble.
No, talk about it. What happened?
And them boys were smoking some things. Yeah, that they shouldn't be, but they were.
Okay.
And I needed to feel like I was part of it. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So for you to feel like you're part of it, you have to join, and you did.
I coughed the whole day, whole night, whole week. In fact, now, years later, I still find myself coughing from one puff of whatever it was. And my head was swimming. Brother man, I thought I was seeing devils where there were no devils. I don't know what people see when they smoke those things. No, serious. What do people see in those? Somebody needs to tell me. They were like, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? And I was like,
You know, for the people that do that, they say kuti the hallucinations that you.
I had hallucinations. I did.
Get one to stick, cause now you're not normal. You're seeing city Paul, maybe you're seeing ghosts, maybe some weird sounds.
And then I was giggling because the things I was seeing are funny.
Everything becomes funny.
Everything is funny.
Even when I'm not going sad, I'm not going to say because now it's funny. But can also not smoke. It's something that is basic, but
no, bro. No. So from there, I have not touched. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't anything. I don't. I don't like to lose my senses. I want to be in control. Is that selfish?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some ghetto you too much. Do you know any song you name called ghetto?
Oh, yeah.
Because they need to accept you. The people watching us on YouTube, they need to accept you.
Yo.
No.
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 No. I do.
And then I will disqualify you. Don't go some ghetto. Sing. Or maybe song ya ukunzwa mazoano ilikuimbwa like my taxi, my combi, even my shops. Because nowadays we have some danzo pageto. And I'll help you, don't worry.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I know I'll embarrass myself. No, I'm keeping face.
That's
I'm
why
sorry.
you're on this podcast, to embarrass
face.
yourself. That's a fact. You're here to embarrass yourself. So
I'm keeping face. I know.
You're not gonna sing.
Yeah, no.
Aye.
Yeah,
So do you know any song maybe from Japraise?
All of them. You know the one.
Which
all
one
of them
is your
until I was
favorite?
banned. But I don't know how to say. There's the one, and they changed it to my name.
Okay.
They sing it and they say, "Any I love you." It's called. I forgot. Someone needs to help me.
Wait, and
they put my name.
My Lily. Like with David or
no, it's with that girl. Someone from.
Okay, try another one. You said you know a lot of.
The other one is political.
No,
that one is political.
No.
That's why I said don't get me into trouble.
No,
yeah.
but
you know what? I like songs, but for me to say this is my artist, I listen to everyone.
Okay.
We do everyone.
All right, so let's move on.
Yes, let's move on.
Okay, let's move on because
I'm trying to get out of naming.
So there's Trevor Noah, Barack Obama, J. Cole, you, and who else? The mixed race people.
Most of the mixed race people I know call themselves like black. Like you have an Oprah who calls herself black. Is she not mixed race? What's black? Is anyone black?
Nah.
No. So.
But there are people like the mixed race people.
What is mixed race?
Mixed race, like Shoguti, maybe Mbare is from Africa. Mom's is white. Then it's Tomat Makarad.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Makarad.
Makarad. I only know Trevor Noah.
Mbare, of course,
Mbare.
and then J. Cole,
If you
that
say
hip hop
so.
guy.
If you say so.
So you don't know
I
any
only-
other famous
The people I'm
karate?
going to say I know
Mhm.
is like I know.
I-
You just mentioning people.
Like not.
Have you got
no,
facts?
Could see they are mixed race.
Eh.
Yeah, we know.
Oh,
Barack Obama, his story. We know his story.
okay.
We know where was Trevor Noah. We know his story.
Those are the
J.
only
Cole,
stories. Those are the
uh,
only stories we know. I'm
Actually,
avoiding some topics.
Oh, you are
some
avoiding topics.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you haven't.
Because you know you're going to get me into trouble with some of these.
But that's podcast though. It's not
these-
television. It's
Aiwa.
not a podcast
It will follow me.
until you say something that will get you into trouble.
Me answering those will get me into. Because someone will say, "And me," and the other person will be like, "And me." You forgot to mention me. And the other one will, "And me."
But you know, Guti, you can never mention anybody. Like,
Everybody.
even, you can never, bro.
That's why I'm not mentioning nobody. You continue going on that one.
Okay. So you have a new podcast coming out
I
called
do.
This Is Us.
I do.
Talk about that one.
Actually, the podcast is actually the television show is called This Is Us, but the podcast is called Tea with Anne.
Okay.
Tea with Anne.
So what's the difference there?
Okay, so the podcast Tea with Anne is we just chat about anything and everything, almost like this, right? Anything that's happening, we chat about things that are on my mind. Sometimes, Munu, you can just wake up and think about something and say, you know what, I want to talk to someone.
Absolutely.
And that's what the podcast is about. And you say what you have to say. No.
And
no.
one thing I like about podcasting is it's not like a time frame. Just on a TV, which you have to shoot for 30 minutes straight. Because after 30 minutes and then there's the news. But podcasting, you can, if the conversation is good, we can go for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Who gives a fuck?
Literally.
You see what I'm saying?
And if I wake up in the middle of the night, I can't sleep, I can just podcast.
I mean, absolutely.
And someone is awake listening. So that's the podcasting Tea with Anne. Tea is what's the latest tea. Yeah?
Aye.
And then we have This Is Us. Now, This Is Us, it's aired on Utate Media. It's an online television program.
Okay.
And that one is coming soon. But that one is we address those social issues that are trending. There are things we want to talk about.
Yo, bro, like
But
so much is happening in the world that we really need to talk about.
I'm telling you. And especially us in Zimbabwe, they call us third world. So I don't know why they call us that. I mean, I do, but I don't. But there's a lot of things that happen in the so-called first world nations. And we follow, not knowing the repercussions. Nah? Those are what I want to talk about and expose the repercussions.
And like the other day, you said, Kuti, you actually thank God, Kuti, maybe Tichiri Kumashuri, because this whole development thing comes along with a lot of bullshit.
I'm telling you, the things that are coming up, I'm thinking, if that was in this country, some of us would sink. No, serious, some of us would sink. It's best we are where we are right now. We have to catch up. We understand that.
But it's already happening, though, in Zimbabwe. Like, it's a small population that is doing it.
Yeah, right. But can you see the disaster in some things?
Bro.
It's disaster, Chaijo. And we can't fix it. Because we don't know where it started. It's not our thing. Maona. So this is where I'm concerned. Things like internet, media, online, we should be first world. We must be first world. Yeah. But the other things...
As a society, the way we behave...
Behavior now.
The behavior. People are fucked up. Like, these days...
People
are fucked up, bro.
And us women, I don't think we know who we are anymore.
And you know what's funny about, like, nowadays... Us as media people, there are some things that we can't speak on. Yeah. If we choose to speak on it, they say we have to be politically correct. Like, what the fuck? If I don't like gay people, I'll be like, fuck gay people. Yeah. This is my opinion. This is my feeling.
Because this is a podcast.
Exactly.
We can do this.
Don't, like...
But if you do it in a first world nation, they'll sink you, bro.
And if I say, I don't hate... group of people. It's not like I'm hating them as people,
As
but
people,
their
the
behavior. Because people are
behavior.
grouped because of their behavior.
There we go.
So if I
There
say
we go.
something, don't tell me to be politically correct.
Correct.
We need to cancel Matrix. He hates.
Because of this.
Bro, like, come
no,
on,
I
bro.
hear you there. No, I'm exactly the same.
You don't give a fuck about being politically correct.
You
That's
know,
not your thing.
I try, but my mouth goes ahead of me. I try. All of a
And
sudden.
if you're working for those big corporations, you'll be fired.
That's why I've stopped working for big corporations, because they'll be like, we need to talk to you. How many we need to talk to yous can you have? I got
Exactly.
tired of going into meetings
Be
with
like,
people
fuck
about
that
my
shit,
mouth.
bro.
I can't. So I'm just, let me do my thing. If you like it, you subscribe. If you don't, unsubscribe. Don't follow me. Don't comment. Even if you
But
comment, I won't listen. I'm still going to go on the track I'm going.
But there's always people who are gonna say, we like what Annie's talking
There will
about.
always be, even if it's
And
one.
you focus on those people.
There we
bro.
go.
Fuck
That's what
the
I
haters,
say.
bro.
Yeah.
And focus on you.
But you know what? Haters are good. You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because if I hate ya and I press something, I make a comment, someone else is going to say, who are they comment? There's people in this country I never knew existed until there was a hater on that person. And then I got curious, looked for that person, and now I'm subscribed to that person. Maona. So that you want haters because they draw more attention to you than should have been there.
With the criticism.
Criticism. I no longer shun criticism. I'm okay. I just don't read it anymore. What good does it do for me?
I was watching this podcast this morning.
Yeah.
This lady was saying, whatever I'm doing, I'm avoiding like quoting the comment section.
Yo,
Just do what you do.
just do what you do.
Because sometimes when you read the comment section,
Yeah.
there's a lot of bashing.
Yeah.
Like people are saying, your haircut is bad.
Yeah.
We don't like your toe game.
Yeah.
And that will
Yeah.
like take some energy from you.
Always.
Just do
It
what
takes
you're
the
doing.
energy. I know. I've been there. Someone says one small comment, especially that I'm a woman. Yeah. Forgive
and-
me. I'm female. I have emotions. I'm
it's-
not even going to apologize for that.
And it's usually you women fighting women, bro.
Isn't.
That's a fact.
The comments on the guys are, she's beautiful. Yeah, can you be my wife? Yeah, can you be my baby mama? I mean, it's funny stuff. But the girls will be like, is that hair hers?
I mean, there's no
She's
unity
fake.
among us women.
What's going on?
There's no love, bro.
And I'm going to talk about that on my show. You just wait for it.
All right. So, do you see podcasting as a form of journalism?
Podcasting is journalism.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter whether you're talking about yourself or talking about anything else, you're reporting on something.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you talk on something publicly, you are representing. So whether you're representing yourself or you're representing people out there, whatever you discuss, that's journalism.
All right.
Yeah. In my opinion. I need to put that there. In my
and-
opinion.
What's that thing that you like about podcasting?
I love that I don't have to dress up. I love that I can be me. I love that I can say what I need to say. It's out there. Yes, I'm very aware. I'm not foolish when I'm podcasting. Though. None of us are, right? Because people will be like, well, it's out there forever. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, there are things that you just can't say.
Yeah,
You have
know.
to be careful.
You have to be careful. But if you want to know me, it's the podcast that you're going to follow.
Right.
Everything else, let's be honest, we have to put on a show. TV, you have to put on a show. All those live programs, you have to put on shows. But podcasting, I can just be me. And that's what I love about it. I can be in my slippers, bedroom slippers, hair going left, eyelash going right, lipstick dripping like it's something.
And
you'll never know.
And you know what I like about podcasting is you can just buy your equipment, your laptop, your mixer and stuff.
Come on.
You don't need to approach any government offices for like
For any-
licensing. It's
Yeah, right.
different from radio.
Radio.
You can't just start a radio station. You need like to pay for
There you go.
licenses.
There you go.
And they need to see like who are you aligned to. But
Yes.
podcasting is
Yeah.
the internet, bro.
It's the internet. And you know what? You mentioned governments. There are countries where governments have actually set podcasting up like radios. They've opened the airways up for that, so that those who are podcasting can actually operate like a radio. Because at the end of the day, some people are really good with their podcasting. They really
Yo,
are.
bro, overseas
Yeah?
they are making millions, bro.
I'm telling you, you monetize, we'll get there. I know we'll get there.
But like, why is it that for African YouTubers they give us less money for view as compared to my YouTubers who overseas?
Because of my views. You know, it's
No,
so
but do
easy.
you know a nigga who is podcasting
Yeah.
maybe with 1 million subscribers
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
get less money than a guy in the United States who's
Absolutely.
podcasting with maybe
Absolutely.
200k views.
Absolutely.
Like, why though?
I think it's just a marketing thing. They just
Or maybe it's because of the ads, like the ads. They
ads
put
as
in
well.
there,
Yeah, that's another thing, because there's some things that are advertised that we don't even have in our country. We don't even have
okay,
access
okay.
to those things. So yeah, but yes, and also advertisers will say which country they want those ads promoted in, and so it makes sense. I mean, you know, business sense wise, do you know
It
what I
makes
mean?
sense.
It makes sense. Everything is about business.
Alright.
Yeah.
So there's also a cooking show.
Oh yeah.
Cooking.
Oh yeah. I like cooking. Bro, I come from Africa. I'm sorry. This is where the food is. You can walk down the road and pick up a mango from someone's tree and nobody will say nothing. And it's guy and you good. You can't do that in America, UK. You can't do that. So for me, I'm like, where best to have a cooking show? Here, where everything is there. You can eat the leaves, bro. The leaves. Let me tell you. Wait. You need to come on that cooking show. I'll show you a thing or two. We even go kumusha.
Okay.
Where Gogo, not my Gogo, bless her heart, she's passed on now. But other Gogos will teach me how to cook them foods. Mazondo. Those ones.
Okay.
Yes. That the men
Mazondo.
say they like. I don't know why. I mean, I do know
Mazondo.
why.
You know.
I know why.
Okay. And then there's a makeup show.
And then we have a makeup show. Yes. Well, you know what? It's not even about me, that makeup show. It's about people.
I mean, it's necessary though, cause
Yeah.
you couldn't want to corner some makeup.
Yo,
My girl, what are you doing, bro?
did you look in the mirror before you left home?
Anangechitonga pushi kwa makeup iyo kutonga angu.
Do you
Ango-
have a best friend? If you have one, leave her. The way you look.
And I think they don't even know how to create a combination because
No.
I think Madam Chiti's face is really different with
Yes.
the eyes and
Yes.
shit.
Green, blue.
Now you're looking so weird, like
Orange.
you want to act in a vampire movie or something. What is that? Serasi.
The girls are going to kill you.
No, but that's a
I can
fact,
say it,
though.
but
That's why at some point I'll prefer Munasina makeup because the ones that
Yes.
are doing it, bro, it's weird.
It's
bro.
weird. And you know what? The problem with that so much makeup is the problem is when, especially as a man, what attracts you is that. Then you wake up with that in the morning.
Bro.
Yeah?
I,
Yeah?
it's crazy.
Even I sometimes say, is that what she looks like in real life? Yeah, Skana. Yeah, I know that's a lot of soap she used to wash that makeup off. So yeah. Even in Nini, I prefer natural, but I'm always on air. The lighting doesn't do you well
Okay.
when you're on air, especially when you're doing a show. The lighting with natural skin does not work well.
So you need to be bright.
You need to be bright.
Aye.
You need to, so yeah,
So you know my Titi, right?
my Titi, that woman is funny.
Aye. So recently, she posted a video. I mean, people posted a video.
Yeah.
She was like speaking from prison, and she was saying, "Kuti, she's sorry for what she did.
Oh.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm reformed. You know, boom, boom, boom." She was talking all repentant and shit. And then for people who know my Titi, like me, I mean, I like her for some reasons, but I know my Titi.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
she says she's sorry, I know she's not sorry. When she says she has repented, I know she.
Yeah.
Because there were instances in which she would call for like a media conference thing.
Yeah.
What do I?
Yeah.
She says she's gonna apologize, and when she gets there,
She
she'll be like,
don't.
"Fuck what you did, fuck you, fuck you." You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just because they said I must apologize.
You know what I'm saying? So, do you believe like
No.
when she comes out, we're gonna see like different moves and
No, she
Or
she's
maybe
an
it's in her
artist.
DNA.
It's in her DNA. She has a lot of followers because she's genuine. Whether you agree with her or not, I say I like her. I'm saying my Titi, by the way, because that's the artist. Right, it's the artist I'm talking about.
Oh, you.
As a person, I don't know.
We don't know her as a person, though. We know
don't
the
know
artist.
exactly. So
And then
when
for us, the artist is the person.
is the person.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if what she said as an artist, because that her sorry will get us talking, making us feel sorry for her. But when she comes out, who do we
We're
have?
gonna
Do we
be
have
watching.
the person, or do we? She's good. This is her thing, her trade, and she's good.
My Titi, she's a marketer.
She's
bro.
a marketer.
And she's gonna annoy you with the marketing thing.
And when
until
she
you
comes
believe
out
it.
of Jerry, she's going to have programs for days on what she's learning.
When she comes out of jail,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to date my Titi.
There you go.
For this podcast. For this podcast, bro. Let me tell you a story.
Tell me.
Back then, there was this guy with Kugwero. I see per mic.
Right.
This guy, kuimba.
Right.
This guy is trash. Woo.
Right.
And then they made up a relationship.
Okay.
And this guy from Norway, this guy's music was playing on every radio. But it's trash.
There you go.
It was going number 1,
Because
number
of
2,
the
top 5.
so-called relationship.
Because of my Titi. And she was really pushing him.
There
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
There
So
you
when she
go.
comes out, my Titi, I love you. I love you already. This podcast needs to blow, bro. It needs to blow.
I don't want to be a part of this. I was never here when he said that.
I'm saying it, bro. I need the YouTube numbers, bro. I'm tired of having 100 views, and now I need 1,000 views. So who do I call? Date my Titi. Exactly.
She pushed e-creator, a guy. Of course, it sunk everybody. But anyway, she pushed that guy, and look.
Was it my Titi or Madam Boss?
Maybe it was Madam Boss.
It was Madam Boss.
Yeah, it was Madam Boss.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, my Titi. I love you. Mwah. Mwah.
Alright. So let's talk about COVID-19.
Let's talk about COVID-19.
A lot of people died during COVID-19.
Yeah.
And a lot of people careers died.
Yeah.
During COVID-19. So you as a person, how much did COVID-19 fuck up your bag? Like you just feel my bag is not the same because of COVID-19.
I'm glad you asked that, and I'm like ready to say that I found out just before COVID that I was now single on Facebook. I found out on Facebook that I was now single.
Single?
Yeah. And so the whole of COVID, my whole life unraveled. Literally, businesses shut, everything I was involved in shut, and I was okay. You know why, bro? Because if I had lived my heartbreak outside COVID, it would have been disaster. Yeah, because I would have fought to keep face.
Okay.
I would have also gone on Facebook and talked my stories and what, but it sunk me. The shutdowns sunk me.
The lockdown, yeah.
The lockdown sunk
crazy.
me. It was crazy. But I appreciated that silence in my world because I had to get over what that Facebook thing. Yeah. You
Okay.
people and your media.
You talk about this Facebook thing a lot. What happened? Like, Uchi was to find out which was single on Facebook. Like,
Yeah,
how?
I found
what's
out
the story there?
my Mr. Man was getting engaged to another woman and it was on Facebook. He just left me 2 hours before. I know, don't laugh.
No,
I know, serious.
No, it's don't say it's aesthetic. So I'm sorry, but I'm laughing at you.
Yeah, no,
Serious.
it's funny.
Okay.
It's funny. And I was like,
So this guy was like seeing somebody behind your back,
Besides.
and you thought you was the main chick.
The
there's
whole world
There's
thought I
always
was
that
a
confusion. I always tell women, don't think couldn't do a main chick. It's us who know.
The guy knows.
And some
And him
women will be
alone.
like, I'm so beautiful.
Yeah.
I must be the main chick.
Yeah.
I mean, the way we think and the way we see the world as men
It's
is
different,
different.
right? I keep telling people.
Do you know, as a woman, not gonna tell one face so I'm gonna scanner as
Yeah.
not bonaka like you.
Yeah. Majita,
Exactly.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or am I touching some nerves there?
You go talk. Continue going. That's why I said thank you because I know where you're going with it.
Alright, so we was talking about COVID before all this.
All this.
So are you now like finding your ground again, like trying to get the bag?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm on such a roll. People don't even know what's coming. COVID time buried me. 2 years I was buried. Like Dololo happening. But I've resurrected myself because I realized you can't blame people for what people do. Come on now. Let's be fair. Let people do what they have to do. Even if it looks like it's been done to you. It's for you, bro. It's for you because you got to get up and say, all right, I'm better than this. Right? And you get up and you do what you have to do. So it helped me figure, who am I? What do I want? You know what? I lived for this person. Everything about me was this person. Yeah. So now I'm living for me. It was the best thing. So I'm looking for bag. I'm looking for not relationships. Yeah, don't go there.
No,
yeah, I'm done there. No.
We're gonna go there. I got a question for you. So we're gonna go there.
I'm rising.
I
No, you know what? I'm just following why I was put on this earth, and that communication is my thing. Helping people's lives get better, helping people become the best that they can. And if I can help someone else get better, that's me. I'm your girl. I don't hate people. I think it's not in me to hate people for long. It's just not me, and it's too much. It's too heavy for me to carry. So we all good, bro. We all good. That bro that left me, we all good. Yeah. And girl, thanks for taking him. Because now I'm good. You've opened me up for somebody else.
Okay.
Does it sound bitter? Do I sound bitter?
Yeah, you're trying to be happy, but you know deep inside.
Okay.
Alright, so let's talk about the other content creators.
Yes.
And to be specific, I want us to talk about Tinashe Mugabe.
Who, Tina?
The DNA show guy.
You're doing good, Tina. I just want to say that.
There's nothing controversial I want to talk about, but I just want to give him his flowers, bro.
Yeah.
We look up to him, like his
Tina,
numbers are crazy.
You're leading us. We're following you. Well done. Whatever's coming to you that's big, more power to you. Yeah.
And he was so like persistent with the process. Okay, watch among my video, I can be like, what is this guy doing?
That's what I
did.
But today,
it's a different scenario, bro.
I'm like, if I have DNA issues, that's the man I'm going to.
He's getting like TV deals. He's getting ambassador deals.
Right.
The YouTube money is crazy, you know.
It's crazy. But let me tell you, because he started and he was persistent.
Exactly. And I can tell there was haters who was like, what are you doing, bro? Get a job. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. And even some of the people on the show must have sent him hate, I'll kill you messages to say, how can you do that? But he kept going. He has a message. And he's making his message clear. If you speak his name, Tinashe, you know what he is. And this is it. So I think for you and I think that's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Do you have any local Zimbabwean content creators that you want to shout out?
I don't know about a content creator, but funny enough, I like my Chisamba. I know a lot of,
bro.
Yeah.
Everybody like
she's kept the language. She makes no apology for it, and she gets in there and she does what she does, and that's it. If you want to be on a show, you're on a show. If you don't, you don't. That's it. But she's kept going, and moreover, a lot of single women are gonna kill me for this. She's with her man in this. Yeah. She has shown us women that you can still be mama, amai, wawawa, and still be famous. You hardly see her man, right?
Yeah, but she says he's in there. Like I remember Pani Pagata interview, I think Star FM na Ola, she was saying Kuti, sometimes back in the day, my man would drive me to the sports.
Literally.
And, he was there, and she said, Kuti, regardless of how big I got, I still respected my man.
That's what I was going to.
He
was still Baba.
Exactly. But nowadays women, they feel like when they make it, now they don't need men.
It's like, I can do what a man can do. Look at me. You won't hear that from me. Let me tell you, you won't hear that from me. I'm good being a woman. I'm good doing what women think.
That's why now we have a lot of single mothers, cause because pamwe pacho unotanga usati watanga zvino maybe you're married but then paunotanga kuita famous semukadzi sorry to say this but maybe unonga kukura musoro us guys we have our ego, you know what I'm saying. I can't be in the same house with a woman who's tripping like
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying.
And I think that's it. You need to separate. Work is work. Home is home. That's why I have my cooking show, to show people that when I leave work, I'm going home to put on my mazambia, chitenge, kaduku, lashes gone, and I'm going to cook. Done. So I'm telling you, you know what? I'm not trying to put any woman down. Women have been hurt though, hey?
They have been. But even men though.
I hear even men.
Us as men, we've been like stereotyped.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Suffer though.
You suffer, but let me just step into a woman who's been hurt as well. I went through that at one stage where I said to the guy, the first guy cheated on me eight times. The first guy, 8 times that I know.
But you were a lover.
I was young. I'm a lover.
But you were a lover. Because for you to tolerate him 8 times, bro.
8 times.
Nowadays, if you cheat on a girl once, it's done.
That's my last one. When I heard he cheated, I was like,
That's
did
why
what?
Nowadays, when you're with a girl, make sure to boys mugaramba.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's why I'm also taking my time now, because I was like, did he give you muti or something? What was wrong with you?
No, I think in life, naturally, you just love that person.
Yeah, that's
no matter
it.
how much they fuck up, you know, family will be coming and telling you, why are you still with this guy?
Still with him?
But, you can't help it.
Yeah.
It's just happening.
It just happens. So 8 times later, I was bitter. I was like, one day I was like, you know what? You're pushing me. But, when he did push me, I walked away. Of course, he pursued. That's another story for another day. But I was bitter. I didn't go out with anyone for 5 years after that. 5. I hate. Let me say I hated men. If a man even said something, I would be like, you know what? Don't touch me. Don't look at me. I would give those eyes that would tell a man, yay.
You know what?
Yay. Yeah?
I want to salute you because, like, when you were hating men, you never started liking women.
I can't touch that side now.
We hate men.
No.
We are going to make love to ourselves.
My God.
We create a group.
Oh, my God. You know what? I appreciate women. I look at the women form and say,
well, social media.
But I don't want to touch another woman's body. This is my...
So us as women, we need to explore ourselves sexually. We understand each other.
No. That's not going to happen with me. I know. No, I appreciate the masculine. Gender.
You need the beast.
On those stories.
Beast.
I want to be the only soft one in the home.
But rules, this is the guy. This is the lady. But all of you have vaginas. I don't see how
I can't do that. Yeah, bro. I can't start there. Can we move on?
All right. So, Kudara. There was a sport. And the chapter 1.
Right.
And tichitauro at you chapter 1.
Yes.
In our chirim so I don't have that experience.
Sorry.
Yeah, so peace you know.
Yes,
so talk about chapter 1.
You know, I used to have a family member that loved that place, but in Nini I went a couple of times as a model. Because they would hire these modeling agencies and say we need 4 models or we need 5, and you have my shows, and then after that, you know what, a club is a club. Let's not play games. Let's not even try and change a club is a club. There are things that happen at clubs that happen. There are girls that go to clubs that go. Not every girl that goes to a club is like the club, I have to say. No, Joshua, I'm not a clubbing person. And you won't find me in a club unless there's a job. And even
it's business.
It's business. And even when I go there, I go in, I do my job, and I go out. And when I say job, I don't do it anymore. But I used to be a model. And they'd have modeling, shows.
Okay, so what are models doing in a club, though?
They used to have fashion shows. My fashion shows. Yeah. So after the fashion show, some girls would stay, do whatever they do. You know what you do, girls. Hey.
They do their thing.
Daddy. Bless her. Chi.
Okay.
Some of us would just say, I'm out. And you go home. That's it.
So, why tonight is chapter 1?
Yeah, somebody used to fire. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So, iwewe mari spend like the biggest amount in a crew rako pogambo
2,000.
1 night.
1 night.
Yo.
And I didn't know we spent that amount of money.
Yo.
We didn't know.
My
I don't know.
Because for us, even if it's alcohol, bro.
I think we were
robbed.
robbed. You know what, guys?
Or maybe you'll be buying those expensive alcohols.
But we do,
bro.
though. We do. Because you women.
Alcohols, like cost them maybe
yes.
$300.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know why you do that? Because you want
bro,
the guy.
If you give us $20, we are dead.
You know what? For us, we'll be saying, when the guys look at you, they need to know the level. Panama levels.
You're sending a message.
Yeah, to say, don't come here. See what we're drinking.
Drinking Ciroc, nigga, don't come here.
You need to top up, bro. So, yeah, and then, like I'm saying, I think some of the time we were wrong.
Top up. For us, we're not going there to top up.
Isn't?
We are going to see who we're going to smash. What the fuck?
And also, it's to say, don't touch. We are too high for you, don't touch. The women have our
standards.
Yeah.
But I know people who have been sleeping with women who are not in their standards.
Hey, those guys have game. No, they have game.
Exactly.
There's guys that have game. There's guys that are so smooth. You think, what did I see in this burger? The next day you wake up and say, no. I need to pack quickly and leave before I'm seen. But it happens.
And then when you leave, 2 days later, you're missing him.
No, not even 2 days, 2 hours after.
These niggas have game, bro. They know what they're doing.
That's why I protect myself. Nobody sees me. I protect myself because I'm a lover girl. So I'm like, I'll fall for every someone. They'll take advantage.
Get you a smooth.
Hey, baby. That voice, you'll be like... You'll be singing,
shivering.
And you'll be like, what do you want? But inside you are gone, finished. Japera. And no. So let's,
All right. So, at some point, you say you left the country.
I did.
Because you were running away from situations.
The first time, yes.
Because you say you were going through a rough divorce.
Yes.
Talk about that.
So the first guy, I met him when I was still in school. I married him. He's the first one I slept with. Yeah, I was just pure. I cheated 8 times. Hey.
Oh, that's why you were so patient with him.
That's why he was
my first one. That's why niggas want to be the first one.
I knew nothing
I'll go ahead number
else.
5. They don't give you that patience.
No.
Bro. You shit once you're out.
And anyway, I decided I'm leaving him. I'm done. And he said, what? Are you joking? And I went all the way, proceeded. And then he said, you know what? I'm just going to say this and I'm going to say it once. No man will ever have you. I'll kill you before any other man has you. And at the time I was modeling. Okay. And he was serious. He was serious because he would sit outside my gate every night until the guard said, you know what, ma'am, I can't be the guard for you alone. I'm guarding flats. And then there's this man that's just watching every night, the whole night. He says, no, you need to do something. So I realized he was serious, so I had to leave.
So he went from being a lover to being a gangster.
A gangster. And he was serious. He would have killed me and I would have disappeared because no family, no nothing at that time. He would have gotten good.
I know people that are on speed dial, bro.
I didn't know at that time. I was innocent. I was, those sweet girls that you say.
So when somebody threatens you, not to pererwa. But bro, I know people that are ready to come, bro.
Now,
I'll send a message.
I would have said to him, try me.
Okay.
But
so now you know people.
But I thank him though. I thank him because that's how I got overseas. Because I had to keep going and going. Zambia, through Botswana, South Africa, and ended up in UK. So everyone thought I went to UK because I was looking for greener pastures.
But you were scared.
I was running, bro.
Running away from love.
But I thank him. I thank him because that's how I got to travel. That's how I got to experience the world. That's why I said I can't hate anyone. Because every experience has moved me higher in life.
Okay, so do you have any regrets in your life? Something that you look at now and say, fuck it, why did I do that shit?
No,
You don't,
not one.
bro.
Not one. Not one.
So you're like comfortable with everything. Because you don't,
not
like, you don't
comfortable.
even have some things that you know, this thing costed me something, bro. Because
Ev-
you know, in every decision, there's that opportunity cost.
yes.
When you choose this way, you're letting go of this way. And
Yeah.
then sometimes later in life, you realize, no, they're in the kind of this direction. Know what I'm saying? Those are the regrets, bro.
Let me tell you, everything that has happened in my life that has made me uncomfortable or pained me, I tried to commit suicide many times. Life has been bad for me. Don't look at me like this and say, ah, hey,
Oh, she's
you don't
perfect.
even know.
Uh,
So many times, but all those experiences have led me here. You and I would not be sitting here talking had I not gone through some of the experiences I went. So if what I went through got me to where I needed to get to, or speak to some of the people I've spoken to, or had the relationships that I have, there's no way I'm going to say that I regret. I can't regret any area. Even the men that were in my life, the two majors, I love them with all my heart, and I have to thank them because they showed me without their shortages, right? They showed me true, what I thought was true love at that time. So I can't regret anything, Wedue. No,
okay.
no. But yeah, there were uncomfortable times, and there were times I've been like, God, hey, if you don't pull me out of this, I'm finished. But here I am.
Oh, okay.
Here I am.
Okay. So, like, Mfunzo Pesira,
Eh.
you said could you have been doing modeling?
Yes.
And you're also like a fashion person.
Yeah.
And now you have a makeup show coming out.
Yes.
Not to depend like Msiano or Ripo, like, you know, nowadays a lot of women they confuse, especially the young women.
Yeah.
They don't know the difference between beauty and
Yeah.
nudity.
Yeah.
They think
Yeah.
being nude
Yeah.
means you're beautiful.
No.
But I don't feel that way though.
No. You know, that's the biggest struggle I'll have with any woman anywhere. You know, I actually have one of our shows that's called I think it's internet prostitution or something, like online prostitution or media prostitution, something like that, where
Alright.
there are things about me, right, that make me special. Those are the things that no person out there should see except my person. Yeah.
Boom.
But now, when my person comes to me, he's seen me all over social media. He's seen me as naked as naked. That's not beautiful. That's selling yourself cheap. When I get a Mr. Man, he's rest assured that what he sees behind closed doors, only he has privilege to see that. Right? That's not beauty. That's beautiful now. When I have something private that no one else has seen but my person, or no one else has seen but myself, right? But what you see on social media, that's fake beauty. That fades away. If you can wash it off, if you can oil it off, that's
But,
not pure beauty.
You know, but I think they have this thing, you know, they think if you're not like nude,
Yeah.
you're not hot. Like you're not hot.
Yeah, I think that comes from the international world. Let me tell you something, though. Let me tell you. In Swaziland, many parts in Swaziland, the women walk around, right, with just something covering midsection here and there. Yeah. And they walk around. And so in some parts of Africa, that would be considered nudity, but it's not. That's a lifestyle. Do you understand? You go to that place and the women are like that, right? The men are like that, right? They got shields, they got what they have, right? But when you find yourself deliberately sexualizing yourself on social media, I want you to ask yourself, for what purpose? You will never get to meet the person who's watching you on the other side. A like, a share. That same person is liking and share 200 other women as naked as you are. If you want to feel beautiful, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful. Jabera, this issue of selling yourself sexually, you'll be treated that way. Let me tell you, there's women that have been treated like the lowest of the lowest. Yeah? And they don't understand. And it's because they've sold themselves as that. The only thing I'm selling on air is my speech. Chete.
Nothing else.
No. This is my call communication. That's what I'm selling. That's what I'm selling to be paid. Everything else is mine. That's it. And my persons when I get a person. I don't know why women nowadays are selling everything. Everything. And there are guys who are buying into it. But let's be honest, if a guy buys you for you're selling yourself sexually, he's going to have a relationship with somebody else because of that. You can't keep it up, bro.
Of course, because it's a business transaction.
It's a business transaction right there.
All right, so and I thank you for letting us record back then, Paco. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pleasure.
And it's been great knowing you.
You too.
We have those beautiful conversations.
Absolutely.
And I'm just wishing you well in everything,
Thank
like
you,
the
bro.
podcast,
Thank you, bro.
the makeup show, the
Thank you,
cooking
bro.
show, and everything.
Thank you.
You know what? And make sure you get your bag, bro.
I'm after the bag.
The
Hear
bag.
me?
We
Hear
should
me?
get the bag.
If you call me to come on your show, I have a producer, right? So you can't come directly to
And
me.
he's there smiling.
And he's smiling. You can say hi, Anne, and I'll say hi. But as soon as you start saying, so when can we?
Talk to the
I'll
guy.
give you my producer's number.
Alright, so you know what? Thank you for coming.
Pleasure.
Give me like Mugabe aside.
Yo, bro.
My ghetto youths majona. Nastati nemkara dipa show. So make sure you like our Facebook page, Team Impressions ZW, YouTube channel, Team Impressions ZW, and also like N's YouTube channel. What's it?
Utate Media
And-
TV.
That's on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Instagram, Matrix Warren, and we are out.